faces out there. My name is Logan Sandrock-Bear. I'm DMing Total Party Kill, Third Coast Comedy's live Dungeons & Dragons show, which is what you're at, in case you didn't know. So, any D&D newbies in the house? Anybody who does never play D&D? Maybe a little curious. Do we have anybody out there? Anybody out there? Anybody new? A few? All right. I see a few tentative hands. That's great. So D&D is just a collaborative storytelling game where I try to paint a picture with my words and I set a scene, and then our cast comes in as their characters and they respond to what I'm presenting to them in the scene. And then there's some dice rolling in case we want to see if something is successful or a spectacular failure. With that, I would love to introduce our spectacular cast, beginning with Sam Brewer, Dylan Davis, Catherine Schwartz, and Bill Hillsman. Allison Summers sadly could not be with us this evening, but we will hold a moment of silence. Okay, now that's enough. That's enough silence.
The game must go on.
The game must go on.
Yes, classic Dungeons and Dragons. When one person is sick, you just keep rolling.
It's very true.
Leave their corpses in the dish. We're rolling.
Do you know how hard it is to schedule a game?
Yeah, it's true. Impossible.
It is pretty amazing we've done this many.
It is true.
Honestly.
It's true.
Yeah. Adulthood is mainly an exercise in scheduling.
That's true.
Very true.
Calendars are.
Well, so where last we left our story here, so the players have their characters. We'll introduce them first. Sam, would you like to describe Az for us?
Yeah, Az is a tiefling, which is like a demon human. He's very arrogant and rude and thinks that his father is the prince of all hells.
Succinct?
Sure. I'm Gromler. I'm a turtle, which is like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, but without the ninja and not considered a mutant because of the world that we're in. So that's a turtle. I'm got a hard exterior, not just because of the shell. It's because of my relationships and past experiences with my family, and so I don't really let people in. But I think I'm starting to crack.
Maybe. Gromler's growing up. Good. Bill, why don't you tell us about Thurmond?
Sure. My name is Thurmond. I am a kobold paladin.
No last name.
Right, no last name, just Thurmond. And kobold means like rat human sort of thing, like 3 feet tall. I'm 6 years old, which is a grown up. And paladin means I worship a god? Question mark? And life's a game, so why not play?
Well done.
Thurmond.
Well played. And Dylan, why don't you tell us about Hyacinth?
Hello, my name is Hyacinth Slenderbottom. I am a 16-year-old dramaturgical wizard. I'm a bit of a bookworm. I'm here to, well, I've made friends, so now I'm here to solve wealth inequality.
Just go stupid.
Easier than making friends.
Should be.
Yeah.
I'm here to make friends and solve income inequality.
And I'm all out of friends!
Marvelous, marvelous. Good to have for young people have goals. You know, I think that's important.
I have plenty of direction. My father said I had too much. I needed to loosen up, and I, in defiance, read 6 books.
So
This is my punk movement.
That's good. Everybody needs a rebellion. So our characters were invited once upon a time to join the Silver Hand, which is a famous adventuring group who lived in this floating citadel above a small town that they protected, kind of a city of refugees that they had kind of brought in over their adventures over the years, and they were invited to be their adventuring interns, essentially. We cut forward to kind of like a training montage of sorts, in the classic training montage tradition, and then and then a welcome banquet, which ended with the Silver Hand all dying rather horribly, and also being devoured, eaten. It's important, I think, for legal reasons, for particular characters, that we differentiate their being killed from their being eaten. because you all definitely ate them, but you didn't
Yes.
kill them.
We had no hand in their demise.
I'm not
Just
a
in their
murderer.
consumption.
Affected by a curse at the time that drove them to it, although, as we like to note each time, most of them were affected by a curse driving them to devour them, and a couple of them just did it to fit in. So, that's a thing that happened. They managed to fight their way. They were confronted by like an image of a spurned member of the Silver Hand who had orchestrated their demise. And then they had to escape the Citadel. It was going into lockdown, managing to talk their way past a dragon and a skeleton who were trying to, might have fought them if they hadn't sort of dismissed you summarily.
It was touch and go there for a minute. I thought I'd have to kill the most majestic creature ever created by the gods.
Why would you kill Digby?
You know I meant dragons, and I need you to say that you know I meant dragons.
I know.
They, at the last moment, managed to find a flying carpet, and they just sailed right out.
So
the
that's
table.
successful flirting.
There was some flirting that went on. We'll follow up on that. And then just trying to get their bearings, looking for a place that felt familiar. They went to Az's home, where they were greeted by Az's halfling maid. Really kind of his main maternal figure since his mom is gone a lot, right? Yeah. So Voltaga had just gone off to fetch a platter of snacks in classic Voltaga tradition. What are you all, now that you all, this is the first moment kind of that you all been able to pause. It's been pretty, like, one thing after another since you all went to the banquet. What are you all talking about amongst yourselves?
Does Voltaga make pizza rolls?
Pizza rolls.
Huh?
Voltaga pizza rolls.
Oh, yes, Master Az, I'll get, next, in addition to the platter of ribs,
Yes.
and the side of bacon, and the stack of steaks,
Anything else?
and these are all just for Master Az, this is his normal snack. What would you all like?
If you have like a probiotic soda, I could go for like a Olipop or like the fancy equivalent of that.
I have like a kefir that we make from the goat, the milk.
Yeah, I'll take your spicy yogurt.
I don't mean to,
Voltaga is like a tiny, kind of 4 foot tall woman with
Curls, right?
tight gray curls. Very kind of cherubic face.
I might be making a few assumptions.
Sure.
But do you ever suffer from constipation?
Yeah, and I'm quite lactose intolerant.
Well, it's goat's milk, so there is that.
That should be fine.
And and this should help. The probiotics will help with.
Yeah, fancy Jamie Lee Curtis is all about probiotics. So.
Excellent. And for you, young master.
Root beer float, thank you.
Also, Voltaga, if people don't tell you enough, thank you for all that you do, and I hope that you're compensated fairly.
Well, to be honest, it's the first time anyone's ever said that.
I think
She is compensated fairly.
by whose standards? Yours, Mr. Moneybags?
Do you want more money?
Oh, don't give Az a hard time. He didn't hire him. It was his mother.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry, I came in pretty hot. I'm dealing with a lot. I lost an idol today. I made a bunch of new friends. I've been trounced out of the only dream I've ever had. And I got attacked by a skeleton and the thing I love more than anything else in the world. It's been a bit of a day.
I'll get you 2 kefirs then. And I might spike the second one for you.
Yeah, if you could, that'd be nice.
And so a root beer float for you, sir.
Root
Beer
float.
float. Yeah, float.
Take that goat's milk, slam it down, and freeze it. And pour some beer of root right over top of that bad boy. And that'll make me so happy.
Rooted beer.
I think I can picture it. I'll just go down and see what kind of freezing cantrips that we have available for us. What do we do? And aren't you a strapping young one? What can I get for you?
Tostino rolls and cigarettes.
Oh, well, I've got some tobacco and some papers right here if you'd like some.
Lady, I like you.
Yeah, she slides you like slides you just like a a pack of expertly rolled cigarettes that are kind of bulging a bit in a way that it seems wider than the normal cigarette that you smoke. So.
And I'm smoking it in my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
three fingers, yeah, 2 fingers and a big thumb. Marvelous. And the Tostitos?
Or if you only have generic, that's fine.
Pizza rolls. I'll ask Winnie about that. Yeah, that's it. She bustles off. All right, so now that the snacking has been very important snacks have been ordered.
That's what these people came to see, is fantasy snacks.
Well, I'm like freaking out because like, the oven hasn't even been preheated yet, and I know how long it's gonna take, and you gotta get out of here and go and make it.
We've got at least 30 minutes now to talk about our feelings.
Anyway, crazy day, huh?
So here's what I'm thinking. While we get the grub going,
Sure.
we need an action plan.
Oh,
Alright, we gotta figure out what we're gonna do.
right.
And thus far, we don't really have a leader.
That's true.
I nominate myself.
That
Checks out,
tracks.
yeah.
That really tracks.
Saw that coming.
Yeah. I nominate Shades. Sorry, Thurman. That's a nickname between Thurman.
It's our kind of our thing.
Yeah, it's kind of our thing. We have a nickname.
Yeah, we've had to hear it. We're in close proximity, yeah. We've heard y'all do that.
Shades on books. I don't know. Did you guys hear that one? That books.
Just books, we got Bleeds, Grommy, that's you. I nominate Grommy.
Whoa.
Me?
How that?
I couldn't lead a group, like what?
Who do you nominate?
Who are you nominating? Hyacinth looks expectantly.
I don't know if y'all think I could do it. I guess I could try. I mean, no one else wants it at all.
No, I'm supposed to say
God, I mean, I just never considered myself to be a leader of anything except for my own destiny. And I don't know. I've never had to care for anything. I mean, I had a house plan for a little bit, but it died. I mean, I guess if y'all really want me to be the leader, I could lead. I could try. No one wants it. Okay, I accept.
Done deal.
That's democracy in action.
Alright,
Sure
Grommy.
feels that way.
Yeah.
Too
One
soon.
person chooses who wants to lead, and that person just does it.
Did Thurman and Gromit just gerrymander our party?
Yeah. They drew the district around all of us and then said we all agreed with it.
I don't know who this Jerry is, but I am the leader now, so shut up. Here's the thing, once we get those rolls and we get some food in our stomach, I think we gotta go after that guy.
Yeah, we don't know where he went though.
Yep. Yeah, but listen, we've got ways of finding out, right? There's gotta be something.
Name one.
Do you think Voltaga might know anything? We could talk to her. Does she keep her ear low to the ground? Has she got some kind of network of maids?
I don't think so.
I mean, from what I'm smoking, she's gotta connect to some dank
She's gotta know somebody. Your eyes went from clear to glassy.
I
and
thought
stuck.
a plan that would make you excited.
Okay, I'm listening.
The library.
Oh yeah, baby! Reading montage!
Because
What song plays over a reading montage?
Oh, just like a Fleet Foxes song.
I'm taking a nap.
I think this is all incited by this person who used to be a part of this group, so maybe there's some records of them existing before the Silver Hand erected the Silver Hand.
Oh, that's a good point. Canonically, the bad guy in the story is the friend of the good guys, so maybe there's a story of them together.
That's the smartest thing you've ever said.
Is it?
It's pretty close. The last thing you did was
Or-
roll around on the ground and cry.
Yeah!
You did not set the bar high, Thurman.
It worked real good.
It did.
It worked super
I'm
well.
not gonna knock it,
I
Shades.
felt like you were really wanting to cry there.
Yeah, it did seem real.
Thank you.
I nominate doing a bunch of research. I'll get out my finger protectors for fast page flipping.
I did that. We can go talk to Beltane.
Yeah.
Alright, you read books, we'll go talk to someone.
At that moment, Voltaga comes bustling back in. You can't even see her or like the tray bearing like just the largest set of ribs that you've ever seen.
Such an adorable woman.
And then she kind of sets that down and then pulls out like a sack that is just like steaming and smells kind of tomatoey and like crusty, and she just sort of hands you the sack.
Am I gonna roll them myself?
Oh, just look in. Just look in.
It's a calzone.
Just a pile, like a treasure's hoard of pizza rolls somehow that you may have, just steaming up into your face. Yeah.
You're good people, Voltaga.
That's what I've been saying.
Very, very condescending. So for you, you get some frozen, beaten to hell goats, like pepper, some super curdled. But it's butter. It's basically butter. She beat it into butter.
Butterbeer.
But it's frozen, and in it are just like a series of root vegetables, and then all of that is in a little bowl that's floating on top of a beer.
Like my mama made me.
Hyacinth looks on, disgusted, as she slurps down her fermented goat's milk.
Mine's not gross, yours is
Well, I don't think so.
Roll a 1d4 for me, there, Hyacinth.
Sure. That's a 4.
All right, you definitely drank the spiked one first. How much experience with alcohol? I guess, you know, like you were...
0, my guy! She's ready to go read books, dog! She's never seen alcohol, let alone smelt it or drank it.
So let's roll a constitution check, right? Like to
Nothing
see
would make me
how
happy.
this alcohol, this even mild amount of alcohol,
15? Oh, yeah.
surprisingly, your kind of goblin, kind of gustatory system, you're able to stomach it and hold it down.
And I think that's really badass.
I blush.
I burp.
Hyacinth, like, she takes it well, but I feel like she's immediately a little tipsy. She takes her hair down and takes her glasses off and puts her
And she was pretty the whole time.
Yeah. I feel like dancing. What's a dance to do? What's a dance to do? She's just shaking her hands. I feel hot.
I want a performance check on this dance.
Yes, let's roll a performance check on the dance.
No problem.
A visual demonstration of this one. Noticeably no music playing.
It's all up here.
This happened so fast.
Just some really kind of slow,
Just some
pausing
slow
dabs.
jamming.
Yeah, just, yep.
Well, the books aren't happening anymore.
Oh no, I'll get to the books.
Master Az, would there be anything else?
Oh, I was just wondering,
You've been around forever, it looks like.
don't call her old, she'll beat your ass.
Well, never do that to a guest, Mr.
I'm
Az.
calling a spade a spade.
And I can't very well take you up on my knee and paddle you again at this size.
What the fuck?
Voltaire. Cut a rug with me.
Listen, you've been around for a while. What do you know about the silver hand and...
The sixth finger.
Is this how...
That's
is this
it,
what
girl,
you-
get it.
Is this what you want me to do, Master
No,
Az?
I'm not.
Okay.
We've mother bought this place at the very beginning of the town being built, and you've been employed, as far as I'm aware, my whole life. Do you know of any extenuous members of the Silver Hand who could have
Oh,
been there
no,
at some point, or?
I mean, I don't think of any offhand. But, you know, I'm just a maid. I take care of you, Master Az, and we go for those long, lovely walks in the woods, and I make you your ribs, and...
Whoa. You gotta have a day off every now and then, huh? What do you do with your time off?
Oh, I gamble.
Gamble,
So you
say.
hang around some seedy individuals, huh?
Oh, I'm just, and there's a whole sort of movement dedicated to gambling here in the gutters, and I like to, Mama needs some new shoes every now and again.
You want to play a game, Voltaga?
Oh,
This is an energy shift.
I-
Sure.
Did Thurman drink some of the spice?
I am on the clock, but I suppose just one game would hurt.
The root beer's really hitting Thurman.
I have 1 die on my personage.
Okay, so what are we playing? We're playing low orc craps, or are we playing high elf craps, or are we doing doggy as your daddy, or are we doing the total wet dancing? What are we playing?
3 hours later.
I gotta know what dog is. Yeah.
What if we just played odds? Odds you pick wrong. It's 5 to 1.
Classic wager.
What are we wagering?
I wager 10 gold pieces.
Oh, that's a bit. Well, I suppose if she pulls out like this is bulging kind of gold.
Okay, as you well know,
compensated.
I apologize immediately.
No, this is just my winnings purse.
Holy balls!
Thurman, you messed up.
She slaps like a large gold piece on the table.
Thurman, look at me. Don't do this.
Do it.
I don't know about the dice, I'm assuming.
Well, I'll tell you, it's just for fun. If you win, I'll give you 10 gold pieces. If we win,
Mm-hmm.
you tell us everything that you actually know.
That look promised something else, but all right then. Everything that I
He's gonna do
know.
that anyway.
I mean, I'm glad to tell you what I know of all of this already, but let's play. Let's roll.
Just play the game with them.
Just let him play the game.
Pick a number.
3.
Great. If it lands on 3, I win. If it lands on anything but 3, you win.
All right.
Done.
Done.
Huh?
What?
He said 5 to 1 odds.
I remove my charlatan's die, wondrous common item, and I roll a 3.
It tumbles around for a minute, it teases you a little.
Oh, you're bad.
Just
Sultry trumpet playing.
Stop, charlatan's die.
kind of spins along the edges a little bit before it settles right onto that 3.
A game of odds.
Well, that's very impressive. Tell me, would you care to accompany me to the gambling dens this weekend?
Oh, I'd love nothing else, Voltaga.
And tell me, how old are you, good sir?
6. Which is a grown-up. I'm a grown-up.
Everybody relax.
Everybody calm down. In rat person culture, 6 is a grown-up.
It's like the plot of the movie Big, where
Or Stuart Little.
technically,
It's a very much a Stuart Little situation.
You don't want 10 gold pieces?
That wasn't the
what
bet.
information?
Again, would have been glad to, although I do. This is intriguing. It opens up intriguing possibilities.
Listen,
for my
Curly Q.
shoulders.
Does the name Digby ring a bell?
Digby, the servant of the Silver Hand.
Ooh, the servant community.
I look around, see? Maid network!
Main network.
I start dancing again.
Can I get a constitution?
Yes,
Throw up all those pizza rolls.
Oh, my pizza roll.
yeah, just that one.
So many sides.
Say
16 plus 2.
Okay.
That's 18.
You're able to keep them down. It is. You have. Would we say we've eaten the entire bag of the pizza rolls?
Yeah, the whole thing.
Yeah.
The whole damn thing.
Yeah, it's a little tight inside the shell, but aside from that, you seem like you're holding it on there. Yeah, you are belching a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yes. So, I mean, I know Digby because he's the primary servant, the mouthpiece of the hand. Also, Master Az, I didn't think we were going to see you again. Everyone who goes on to be adventuring interns leaves.
Listen,
Yeah,
lady, a
so
lot of
Digby
shit.
killed everyone
Yep. We,
and then flew away on the dragon.
do we tell them what we did?
No, shut up. Shut up! Shut up!
Hyacinth ate somebody.
I was not alone in that.
we all ate somebody.
I remember somebody had some FOMO, if I remember correctly.
No. Well, Gromler did.
I ate Cal.
Maybe
I'm proud of it.
I'm quite drunk.
I went. My dad would eat that. I'd eat that.
So, this is a lot to take in all at once. The silver hand is dead.
Yes. All dinner door.
And Digby did it.
Yes.
Yep.
With the help of this mysterious sixth person.
Yeah.
And then you all ate them.
Hell yeah.
There was a magical transference.
I hear it now. I didn't hear it when we said it, but I hear it now. We didn't want to. At least some of us did.
I wouldn't say ate as much as had a piece or two.
I consider it consuming life force. Like I took a part of them inside of me and am now more powerful as a result.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Who is that?
Yeah, he doesn't exist in this realm.
Didn't say
So-
fantasy before.
It's fantasy.
Your nose starts bleeding.
Well, I mean, who hasn't been to one of those parties once upon a time, I suppose?
Hell yeah,
Fantasy
Volkswagen.
Army
Hell yeah.
Hammers parties. Fantasy Army Hammer. A
Uh,
good actor and not a creep in the fantasy world. Anyway, too real. Let's go.
What do you know about it?
I mean, I know that Digby. The rest of this is very much a surprise. But I mean, I suppose if there was anything, it would be in some of the forbidden histories, or perhaps a priest of the quest giver might be able to give you that information. I suppose there's some options there.
Did you say? Did you say priest? I ate a priest not 24 hours ago. All right, let's talk.
It's
What's
been
my,
less than like 3 hours.
what's my duty? Read a book?
Shades. Your dad is. Do I know this?
Yes.
Yeah. Your dad's a priest
Right.
of the quest giver.
Right.
Follow this all the way to the end of the logic puzzle. We can talk to. I'm gonna say
Don't
2
let him get there on his own.
If you say the words I think you're gonna say,
Which are, what do you think those are?
I think you're gonna tell me I have to talk to that Kip guy.
Yeah, you nailed it in one.
I hate that man.
Yeah, Mr. No Last Name is not a good dude.
He's your father.
He's my father. My mom's my mom. My father is Kip. And fine, if we have to talk to him, we will talk to him. But it's not because I want to. It's because we have to.
I'll also be glad to do a history check and check out those forbidden histories. Nothing more rebellious than reading banned books.
Done. Deal.
Are we splitting the party?
Well, I mean, you all could do one and then the other.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, would I just stay here? What's up?
Gromler, do you want
Oh, how
to read with me?
tragic.
I mean, you are the leader.
Gromler,
what
you're
should we
in charge.
do?
What do we do?
I know I'm the leader and I don't know how to. You know,
Can I be your advisor, Gromler?
I don't know how to read.
I can teach you probably.
You're gonna teach me how to read right now?
Not in like one day, but as like a series of
Eventually,
events.
cool. If we make it past tomorrow, yeah, you can teach me how to read.
Like, it'll be a fun epilogue that we could say to our children around a fire at the end of, say, a 5-episode campaign.
Right.
It's like this is like that book, Fantasy Holes.
yeah, it's a lot like that, actually.
I vote we go read the Forbidden Histories, then we take that information and we go to Mr. No Last Name.
That's good. I'm a leader.
I lead.
I follow.
As do I.
Well then I suppose I'll bid you adieu again, Master Az, and these are your friends?
Sure.
We don't want to put old people
Just
on.
like we talked about.
Hyacinth starts like shaking.
What did you say, Bulldogs?
It's just like we talked about. Don't embarrass me. So sorry. Yes, you're very strong and, yes, you're great.
Thank you.
Good job. Well, all right then. Well, it's been a delight to feed you and meet you, in roughly that order. And I guess we'll say goodbye for now.
Well, Tiger, before we leave you, do you like your job?
I mean, I enjoy taking care of Master Az, although he's been gone now, and I do make many too many ribs with really no one to eat them. I don't actually eat them all that often, and so now I just have a lot of ribs that are just around the house?
I don't see how that adds to you liking or not liking your job, but
It's a no and I'm bummed out, let's go.
okay. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Like, where would we find these forbidden texts?
Oh, yep, that's important. Where are those at?
I mean, I would start with the library.
Yes!
All right, so where's the magic carpet been while you all have been doing this?
Charging.
Yeah, we plugged it in like a Tesla.
Yeah, I would have floated in and landed it.
Okay, all right.
Did you use the Flying Carpet app? Because it'll back up the carpet to the charger.
Oh yeah. It's all taken care of.
Okay.
It's all taken care of.
Marvelous. So you all collect the magic carpet.
Not a Tesla crowd, okay.
And then you all take off. You all start circling the town, and before long so you reach kind of the Goblin Quarter. The goblins kind of in this town are your kind of crunchy granola types. You know, like a lot of like kind of communes and big dens, very welcoming. Yeah, the scent of patchouli is stifling, just rising up from it.
And I'm like pointing out different places to the group. I'm excited to show new people where I'm from, where I grew up. And over there is the pond where I was shoved in 3rd grade.
Whoa.
And, well, it seems sad, but it's really not, because I was pretty hot that day. It was late summer.
No, that's pretty dope.
Right? I got
Can we do it again?
This whole time I'm asleep with my eyes open.
Rumble is propped up.
That's my babysitter's house.
Whoa.
She has 26 kids, 2 of which I'm related to, the other 24 I'm not.
Where's the library?
Oh, it's over there. It's behind the babysitter's house. My house is on the left, and the library's right in the middle of that in City Hall.
Nobody fucking asked, man.
You can't just L plus ratio hyacinth like that.
What's up, Browner? You got some weird energy towards me. You're just saying things out loud that seem kind of aggressive.
I think I'm grumpy and I ate too many pizza rolls.
Why don't you take a nap in your shell?
Just crawls right in, pulls out the blanket.
Remember, you gotta carry the shell
kind of
around.
tucked into the shell. Yeah.
Little carrying case.
A handle pops out of the top of the shell.
I'm feeling up rolls. Like,
Yeah.
You pop out little wheels.
Alright, we get to the library.
So you get to the library, right?
Yeah.
Library is so all the goblin structures are low to the ground, kind of dug into the ground. It's long and low and wide, and you walk in, and hyacinth you, but still like a lot of natural light. There's been a lot of like skylights and things kind of put in, so it's cozy, but like all this beautiful natural light kind of coming into these little reading nooks, and clearly like a lot of care and attention has been put into this, and then just rows upon rows upon rows of your first friends, and at times your only friends.
I'm home.
And with that, hyacinth, honey?
Papa!
And one of your 2 dads, Scatterwing, the librarian, comes up. So he's a hobgoblin like you, kind of like dark, kind of russet fur, with like a pair of spectacles kind of perched a little like kind of crookedly on his wide, kind of flat nose, kind of feline characteristics a little bit. And I think
Fixes
he's just in a big like a big cardigan, like a big red cardigan. Hyacinth, honey, I didn't think we're gonna see you. What's wrong? What's happening?
Papa, a lot of things have gone down, and we are kind of in the middle of it right now. And what?
Who are these people with
Oh.
you?
These are my friends.
And it's clear that like Scatterwing is visibly trying to restrain excitement, trying to play
Hyacinth, too.
cool for the sake of his daughter. It's just like,
Can we do a daddy-daughter dab? Just.
and I'm kind of in awe of what a supportive father figure looks like.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Can't relate.
Ew.
Mr. Hyacinth,
Thurman, I don't know if you know Thurman.
hey there, Thurman.
How's it going? I'm gonna call you Books 2.
the sequel.
The sequel to Books.
I guess the prequel.
Huh?
Books 2, but the prequel.
Yeah, that
Hey,
works.
the prequels to come.
Nice. That'll be in the 3rd. It doesn't matter.
No one thinks about it too
Hey,
much.
Mr. Hyacinth's dad, we need the forbidden books.
That's Romler. That's as the Silverhand were bad. They kind of suck and perpetuate bad things. They're rich assholes. They're dead. There's a bad person. We need the forbidden histories, please and thanks.
Gosh.
And a root beer float.
I just slowly cover Thurman's mouth.
Root beer.
Nope. We don't need that.
He already had one, he doesn't need two. It's cut off.
It's good.
Hyacinth, you know what we say?
What do we say?
Any guest is welcome, and any request is welcome. Yes.
Yeah. That is written over our door.
It sounds better. It sounds better in Goblin, of course.
It does. Everything sounds better in Goblin. My name means tiny butt when you say it in common.
That's okay, man. I mean, it takes butts of all sizes to make the world go round.
Dad!
Oh no, that's one of those things we talked about me not saying.
Yes, out loud to my friend.
This is great and all.
Forbidden
Books.
history.
Books now.
It's the first time it's come up.
We're trying to save the town. The town is gonna die if we don't get these books.
The histories, please!
That sounds really serious. Yeah, well, I'll take you back there. And he kind of, you follow him back, and then down a couple of sets of stairs, through this kind of labyrinth of
I'm
like
showing them my
storage.
favorite book stacks as we ride down this.
And I'm asleep with my eyes.
Is someone wheeling Romler along? Like,
Me! It's me!
Like I'm
It's
a whale.
me call, it's me!
Are you carrying him like Chewie carried 3PO?
I've got, if indeed there's a pull-up strap, I've got it over my head.
And there it
And
is.
I'm just like, ooh, like, look at all these books. But I'm like underneath of a suitcase.
That's the graphic scroll collection. Those are the histories. Those are the fake histories. Those are the
Wait, the histories?
the fake histories.
Oh.
The histories yet to come.
Where are the forbidden histories, Hyacinth?
Why? I'm not allowed.
We're on our way back there right
Read
now.
it now.
Of course. Yes. We are going as fast as we can here with the legs that we have and the people who are rolling, and maybe some people weren't given all the privileges or the legs that you were, good sir.
Oh shit.
I high five Papa.
And I like poke my head out of my suitcase self.
Shades down.
And we know, and it's clear that he's starting to get a little worked up. Like, we know that some families have had long legs for a long time, and then they give those long legs to their kids, and then and it's just, oh, yes.
Papa, you're not wrong about any of this. We really don't have time.
Oh, yes, I'm so sorry. Yes, yes, no, right here. He pulls out a big, like a rung of keys, and like tries them, get them one after another, kind of in the lock for this cage that has what's inside of it.
Az is losing his mind.
No, that one's still the storage box.
I think
that
isn't
one's
it one
to
of
the wash.
it's one of the grass ones, isn't
Oh,
it?
no, you're right. Yeah, when I
Start
start.
forming fires.
Finally, with a puts in a brass key and unlocks it. And there you go, honey. I mean, you're a research expert, so I'm gonna let you just figure it out on your own. But I'm here if you need any references or if you need a good bibliography. I can recommend a few.
Papa, no one has ever been as good a dad as you are, except for Dad.
Yeah, Dad's the crap. It's the best.
Dad's
Your
the
other
best.
dad is the best.
But Papa, you're also the best. I love you,
You're very kind.
and I'll see you after we save the world.
I love you too. All right. Do you all need a root beer float?
Don't do that.
No.
We've impressed him enough, Papa. We don't have to try any harder. This did. This cinched it.
This place is crazy.
So he bustles off. What you're kind of confronted with is like these shelves of books, all of these kind of like ominous looking kind of covers made from some really weird materials. Some of like kind of like insect, like chitin, and like some like weird, strange leathers that don't seem right, and like a few that seem bound by some sort of element. Like there's one book that just looks like it's constantly on fire, but isn't burning anything else. Good.
That's a cool book.
Any picture books?
I do pull out like a small picture book I keep with me.
It's a
my
visual
first-
history of the
It's my
sword.
spell primer. It's the original one. You can take this if you wanted. Yeah, if it'll help.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I'm
important.
happy to help. I'm happy
Yeah, it's
to help.
important to the mission as our leader.
Yeah, okay, then I'm gonna work on this one.
Yeah, you just take your time. You tell us what you find, and I look at the other two. Go with this.
So, are you trying to hide that from Gromler?
Yes.
So let's roll a deception check.
What did I roll? Oh no. That's a 3.
Wait a minute.
Does Gromler need to roll insight? I want to see.
I think passive.
Yeah, let's have Gromler roll an insight check.
Yeah.
Her again.
Oh, she won.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Your dad offered to get us stuff when we didn't ask for pizza rolls.
You caught him. You caught him, Gromler.
Idiot.
Tell us
It's a burning book.
Okay, so you just go pick it up, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Roll a dexterity saving throw for me.
Ooh. These dice are guarded.
They are. That's 5.
That would be good. Roll a 1d4 for me.
No.
4.
It immediately burns your hands. Oh, you get to have that because you're resistant to fire.
Yep.
But it definitely burns your hands in a way like that one time that Voltaga gave you the ribs too quickly after she pulled them out again.
That was a bad day.
It was not a good day. Made it really hard to handle ribs for a while. Yeah. So you got the burning book. You open it up, and then what you see is it appears to be largely erotica.
Hell yeah. You found the only
history.
You found the only fan Guys, are you write this?
It is
That what you just said?
but it is erotica from the elemental plane. So it is a lot of like very strange. Very, what ostensibly would be very lurid illustrations of like beings made of pure flame or like water twisted up in some way that confuses you but
Another
excites
picture
you.
book?
Yeah, there are actually a lot of pictures in it.
Can I look at it?
Here you go.
Go ahead and roll a dexterity saving throw for me.
Oh, dexterity save?
Yes.
No problem.
If you guys are just gonna be passing the book around.
Time. Oh, yeah, baby. What's a 9 get me?
Yeah, roll a 1d4 for
No problem. What's a 2 get me?
Yeah, so you take 2 points of fire damage as it scorches you. Literally too hot to handle.
Literally though, worth it.
Yeah. You all would have to probably like roll either kind of an investigation check, probably to like see if you can even like understand what's happening. You know that you feel confused by it.
Oh.
Investigation's gonna get me 16.
Oh, yes. Thurmond, it's all starting to come together for you. You're looking at these pictures.
That's Digby's penis.
Wrong book.
You're looking at these like pictures of kind of beams of flame and wind and earth all kind of tied up and twisted up with one another in various kind of poses, and you're like, this is about sex.
Ah, the legend of 6.
I may be 6, but I know about sex.
But you're a full-grown adult. It's not creepy, he's a full-grown adult.
Again, yeah.
Hanging out with teens.
All of you are, it's a coming of age.
Alright, let's find
Oh, right.
Somehow it's creepy.
Alright, does he find the right book we need?
So far you all have just
Can I do a history
passed
check?
around a book of elemental erotica.
Like teens, we're behaving like teens.
I want to give Hyacinth the help action.
Okay, all right, yeah. Let's roll. Call it a history check.
Or
Yeah,
would you prefer investigation?
Let's do investigation initially.
Ooh, thank God for help.
Apparently not.
You good, girl?
No, I've got a migraine from too much activity, and I think I'm hungover now from the kefir, the yogurt drink. I got an 8.
It's just overwhelming. You're already a little overstimulated. You know how it is for you in those moments. And it's so many books, and not only that, so many banned books. And then also, there's this flaming book that Thurmond is looking at, and Thurmond seems kind of excited by it, and it's weird for you.
Alright, I'm gonna go get your dad to help.
What are the odds that I find something useful in my picture book?
Let's roll a d20 and see.
Oh my, with disadvantage.
Well, do I add anything to that? What would that be?
It's just a flat roll.
It's a 12.
A 12.
Oh, that's not bad.
You see a picture that looks like the people that you all ate.
What is it, bro?
Yeah, that does look like that.
That's them.
Yeah.
Is there a sixth person on this page randomly?
No, it's just a very recognizable
I'm gonna go
symbol.
get.
We'll go
Yeah.
talk to
So, what's up?
Well, I know I said I'd see you after we saved the world, which in hindsight.
Did you already do
it? No.
Oh,
Dad, Papa, I'm gonna be honest, I'm hungover as hell.
were you drinking? Are
Yeah.
these folks finally getting you to drink?
Yeah. I knew you'd be proud of me.
Drinking being like it's a very goblin household being very, very kind of welcoming of a lot of different practices. And generally, goblin kids like grow up, kind of drinking alongside their elders. That's just sort of part of it. It's been very uncomfortable for you that you don't until this point.
Yeah, I never really felt comfortable drinking in front of my 36 brothers and sisters, and I do around my friends.
I'm so glad to hear that, but I'm so sorry you're hungover. Do you need me to make you some birch bark tea?
Yes, Papa, but first,
Books.
can you? We'll get to it. Growler shell time. Growler shell time.
I already had a bag of pizza rolls.
Yeah, a little bit. Can you help us interpret the forbidden histories that I can't see?
What are you looking for?
We're looking for any history on the 6th member of the Silver Hand.
Oh,
The unknown.
the young. Oh,
It's what I'm calling them. I don't.
It's real close to what they were called. They were the unseen.
Whoa, I'm really good at fantasy.
Okay. Wait, so you already knew about this person?
Well, we're not supposed to know about them. And just throws you this, really obvious wink.
How obvious.
Can you tell me?
Would we like to see if Growler picks up on the wink? All right. Perception check here.
17. I'm
17.
in.
Yeah, you're in. You're
That's
in.
a wink. He just winks.
There we go, brother!
Picked up on a social cue. Way to go.
Yeah, that was the unseen. They split from the hand a long time ago. There was some ugly business about it.
And the ugly business has come back.
Yeah.
Are they the ones responsible for the death of the hand?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I think. What are you trying to find out?
Where they are so we can kill them.
Base of operations, general weaknesses, anything really you can give us.
Well, let's think through this, honey. Look, so all the histories are of them when they were still part of the hand, right? And then there wasn't a lot written about them afterwards. In fact, that was when they started to ban those histories, right? So I don't know if they would tell you like where they are right now, but did you say something about Digby?
Yeah, Digby kind of stepped out of his skin.
He also kind of was a part of killing everyone.
He
Was
was,
he involved with
Oh
the
yeah, he fed them all exploding food.
yeah, he orchestrated the fricassee up there.
Do you all have anything that you might use to like, I don't know, like track them? Or do you have anything from them that you got, like from Digby or?
I got this tiara.
I got a book.
I have a rusty key.
I have a coin that I flip, and it's God's will.
Yeah, but that's your coin.
Andrew got
Pretty took the other coin.
So something that you remember is, no, wait. I'm trying to remember, who punched the flesh golem last time?
Ooh, sounds like a thing I
That was
No, it was Growler. It was Growler. So Growler,
Fighter.
you remember,
Oh, that's right, I got something out of a chest.
you pulled like a gilded metacarpal essentially out of the flesh golem that was
Bone.
a bone of Digby's, of the once butler, now skeleton, and seemed happier for it, who fled. So you do have that on you right now.
I go into my shell, look around, got my blankie, got my key, find the bone, also find a $20 bill.
That one pizza roll.
Yeah. So is that from Digby?
Yeah, from inside him.
So I think you could probably get like a now. I mean,
my attitudes towards the church, but
Religion is just a way to appease the masses. That's what you say to me all the time.
and your other father and I do argue about that. But I will say that you probably need someone to cast some sort of divination on this bone that might tell you where Digby went.
Hey, Thurman, what does Kip specialize in?
Oh,
Yeah.
you know, God shit. Let me just read through a couple quick
Could
things.
be divination problems.
I mean, you know that Kip, your dad, but Kip to you. It doesn't. I mean, he's kind of a jack of all trades when it comes to kind of priestly duties. But he certainly seems like somebody you could ask.
Yeah, we could.
Let's go talk to
It's
Kip.
definitely a next stop.
Oh,
We'll be with you
yeah,
the whole
Thurman's
time.
dad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Give Kip my best. He and I have some great arguments over coffee.
Now we're talking. Same thing. All right, fine. Let's go see Kip. Let's see if he can tell the future. And let's get on with this
Thurman, if
freaking
you don't,
plot.
I'll go talk to him if you don't want to.
I don't. Great. Let's
All right.
do this.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Great, Herman, we'll be with you the whole time.
I hope so.
What'd your coin just tell you?
My coin just told me to go.
Here we go.
Well, as the coin wills.
And then we all
Yep.
right out the door.
Right out the door. I like that movement.
Or I guess probably just the two of us. Just
The two of you are definitely doing that. Or what are you all doing while they're doing that is what I want to know.
I walk
Speaking
out.
of,
Step on out.
We're like jazz dancing down the road.
and it is jazz because it is not on time.
So you all bid scattering farewell. Another kind of long, slow dab, kind of. Family traditions. And you all.
Like, is that normal? I don't know what
Yeah.
father-child relationships are
Well,
like.
in our
I don't know if
household,
that's normal.
We each have a greeting, all 36 of us.
Which was a dad?
Yeah, well, ours is a dad. Jeremiah's is like a stiff handshake. I don't have time to go through all.
we I bet Asmodeus would dad if I asked him to.
Yeah, I bet he would. I bet he would. Anyway, let's go see Kip.
So you all leave the library, get back on the magic carpet, kind of circle back up, and there's a big, you know exactly where to go. It's a big ass temple right in the middle of town for the quest giver, which is the god of the silver hand, the quest giver who never gives you a quest that you can't complete. And
Talk to him.
Not yet, we're gonna find out.
there's like just a big Q on like a gold circle, kind of at the front of it. It's very like a lot of like modern architecture. It's really well kept for. There's like a coffee bar in the lobby.
Excuse me, where's Kip?
Like a star.
I just walk in, Kip? Hello, Kip?
He's gonna be in the back.
I thought this place was a laser tag.
It's a church. It's a.
Do you know none of this is taxable?
Huh.
They do all this tax-free. It's messed up, man.
Is that what your dad told you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dad said it, but Pa did not.
Yeah. Your other dad, the alderman.
Yeah, the alderman.
So you all kind of wind your way through, Thurman maybe grudgingly leading the way since you know kind of where to find it. And they're in the back, stacking up some chairs, awkwardly because he's also 3 feet tall. Is your dad, Kip? He's a kobold, kind of middle-aged, so around 15, he's got a little gray in his kind of the tufts of hair along his chin.
It's still funny.
How old is he?
He's 15. He's middle aged.
Hey,
Oh God, what's up?
Thurman.
Yeah,
I'm Dad. I told you I'm Dad.
yeah. We'll have this conversation till we die.
Excuse me, Mr. Kip?
Yeah.
Good to meet you.
Oh, it's Mr. Dad. That's what you sound like.
I would call you Mr. Your last name,
Get a
apparently.
load of this kid. Get a load of this
I've been
kid.
getting a load of him for the
Turned
past
6
like
and
3
he's
weeks.
got such an attitude.
Tanner Phil.
Yeah.
Sir.
Sorry.
What's your name?
As
Kip.
good to meet you. We need your help. We have a bone. We need you to divinate where its person is.
Yeah, I'm not just happy to see you. Here's the book.
It's a good date. It's a good joke. It's a good joke. I like it.
This is a lizard man of the cloth, Growler.
Listen, look.
One. Lizard man?
Sorry,
I mean,
I'm sorry.
I feel like you of all people, Hyacinth Slenderbottom, should know better.
You're right, I should. That was nearsighted and reductive.
Hey, take it easy. That's books. Books is tight.
Hyacinth blushes so
Oh.
hard.
Alright?
What does it look like when the 3-foot-tall Thurmond puts your hand on the 7-foot-tall Hyacinth?
It's around the low part of my back.
It's on the slender bottom.
Yeah, that's about right.
Nice to meet you, Kip. I'm Hyacinth Slenderbottom, which you said out loud. I'm gonna go hide.
You all know of one another, even if maybe you haven't met. So you got a bone you need me to...
Yeah, it is not to undersell it to say that the fate of the town rests on us finding this person.
Quest good, okay, good, all right. And then who is this person?
A real dick. Digby, servant to the. Oh, you lit up. Do you know this man?
I mean, I serve the quest good, I mean, I know Digby.
Oh, that's right. This isn't a laser tag. You do.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
We do laser tag on the weekends sometimes.
That's okay. I knew it.
Are you still doing youth group laser tag?
Yeah.
Oh, those are so much fun. Those lock-ins are great.
We miss you, Hyacinth. We miss you. When you guys stop, I mean, it's all right.
Is fantasy laser tag people casting spells at each other?
Yeah, like mostly like prestidigitating, thaumaturgy, like cloud stone, that sort of thing.
I got you with
You're purple.
So he takes you back to kind of his workspace, his kind of office, which is cramped for most of you because it is sized for a kobold.
Me and Aster just like,
Yeah, I mean, Gromler as well. Thurman's the only one who comfortably stands up in there. But he kind of spreads out some cloth on the ground, again, that has kind of like a big Q on it, but sort of like a compass rose in the middle of it. And he starts kind of quietly, kind of chanting to himself, Quest giver, show me the way. Quest giver, show me the way. Yeah. I'm glad you haven't forgot everything, Thurman. And then cast the bone, much like rolling dice, like kind of onto the cloth, and it rolls to a stop, and then starts rolling kind of in a spiral on this gilded metatarsal, kind of rolling in a spiral on this cloth until it arrives at a compass point pointing northwest. He's like, so you can take this and you just keep it on the cloth and it will keep pointing in the direction, right, like where you want to go.
Gotta keep it taut.
Yeah, keep it tight. Yeah,
Taut.
keep it tight. Taut.
Yeah, pulling it taut. I know
Taut and
taut.
Talk and
you're Todd.
Don't talk like me.
Tight. Okay.
Okay.
So we gotta find Fantasy Northwest. Fantasy.
Those are regular. Those are one. Fantasy Northwest is southeast.
Have you guys been to Fantasy South by Southwest?
I've just been holding the bone upside down the whole time.
Listen, Kip, super appreciate it. We're gonna. I need one more thing.
What do you need, man?
You got a second?
Sure. For you, for my son, for my flesh and blood.
You don't have to say it like that.
I watched you hatch.
Yeah.
You ate your way out of the shell like you had never. Well, I guess you had never eaten before. You devoured that shell so quickly. I was
Do
so
you have any
proud.
pictures of that?
Please don't show anyone anything. A moment of your time, Kip. Dad.
Yeah, you don't.
Thurman, do you want alone time?
Do
Please.
you want us to leave?
We'll leave.
Okay.
Because numerically, that makes sense.
No, I.
So we're gonna stay in your dad's super small office? What?
My knees are by my ears.
We walk out of the room.
You walk, I fall backwards.
With you all, the rest of you just kind of wedged into the space, waiting for them to come back. It takes you kind of around the corner. He's like, "What's up, kiddo?"
Look, don't make it weird. I need a blessing. Not that kind of blessing, like priest. I don't need priest blessing. I need dad blessing.
All right, kiddo. What kind of blessing?
I want to give your coin to Hyacinth.
Kind of like straightens his husband.
I'm literally crying.
You're in the other room. You don't know what's happening.
They're literally crying.
Dylan is crying.
The magic of storytelling.
Okay, I got a coin from you, and I got a coin from Ma, and I can only flip one, and it's time to add a second. I don't want to make it weird.
Sure, kiddo. Yeah, you give that coin to Hyacinth, and when maybe it comes time, maybe you come over for dinner.
So you don't have to make it weird. I just wanted to.
Maybe I guess I need to go have coffee with Scataway again, and then maybe we can talk some more about this. We got some plans to make. Yeah, we got some colors. We got to put the color.
I just hear the sound of Nervous hitting his head.
What do you think they're doing over there?
I don't know, but I just got really hot in the face.
They're playing laser tag without us.
What?
I don't think that's it.
And with that, he just sort of gently rests his hand on your head and gives you a nod.
And for the first time, I allow it.
Yeah. It's the first time you kind of like shrugged out from underneath it.
I wish you could have seen it.
Well, you canonically didn't, so.
I have to pretend not to know.
So they're gonna walking back around the corner. So I'll reach out to Scataway. You kids who you just take that cloth, keep the bone on it, and it'll take you there. What happened with Digby?
He fed the silverhand exploding food, they all died.
Became
We're
a
gonna
skeletal,
go
rode away
figure
on a
out why and
dragon.
stop it.
Well, okay, all right. So, no, but if we can, how long has it been?
3 days?
I don't understand how time works
It's
at all.
been literal hours.
Hours?
It's only been hours.
Wow. Man, I've really lost track
It was
of
a
time.
How quickly do you age?
What were you about to bring up though? That you could do what?
Oh, I mean, so all we need is their bodies, and we can
About
resurrect
that,
them.
and then I leave.
Oh, nice to meet you, Mr. Kip.
We met before, Hyacinth.
Shit, I keep forgetting that.
Your dad used to take you all the time. Remember the youth group lock-ins?
Yeah, I talked a lot about laser tag being fun. It's good to see you again.
I'm uncomfortable and it's not because this room's so small.
So good to meet you, Hyacinth, again.
For the third or 4,000th time.
In a way, I feel like I met you for the first time today in a new way. And
Hey, let's get out of here.
Hey team, Harvey's leaving before he asks about the bodies again.
just like one small scaling hand, like reaching out, like,
And on the way out,
oh,
thanks, Pop.
you got it, kiddo.
Bones pointing northwest.
Northwest.
Harvey's going northwest.
Fantasy Northwest.
All aboard.
There's wizards in the Northwest.
I think there's wizards in every direction in fantasy.
Sorcerers to the south.
Oh!
This is a new NPC.
Enchanters to the east.
Artificers to the west. We've done it.
We've completed a bit.
God's been praised. Okay.
Well, Logan, let's get it for you.
So you all get onto the magic carpet. Do you guys have any other stops you want to make in town? Anything else that you want to do before you leave?
Not my dad.
Anything else that you want to do before you leave?
I can't see him, no.
Anything else?
Stop looking at me, DM.
Can I roll an inside check and see if Gromler's okay?
Sure.
Let's say, is it 13?
Gromler looks like they're having a vigorous conversation with themselves. And you're not exactly sure what's going on. No, thankfully, yeah, not this time.
No, not this time.
Yeah, okay, so you guys get on the magic carpet and you start heading out northwest. As you kind of keep the, as piloting the carpet again, kind of, which is, I think we established, you do by kind of like scuffing and shuffling your feet on the carpet. It's a lot of static electricity.
On the rug.
Yeah, you got a rug on the rug. Yeah, well done, well nice.
It's not like a ha-ha laugh, it's more of a...
It was nice.
Nice.
A recognition that words were said in an order that's pleasing.
Nice. And you all are soaring up and out. For all of you, the farthest away already that you've ever been from the town. You see the citadel floating above the town and the town below it receding kind of in the distance. Yeah, what kind of thoughts are going through your head as that's happening and as you're off to track down Digby?
I wanna. This is a stupid bit.
I know.
It's not. Yeah.
It's a good way to proceed it.
Yeah, I don't know if prayer is the right word. I want to make an appeal to my father, my assumed father.
Oh, like an anti-prayer.
Yeah.
It's praise to the devil.
Then I'm just like, I start with my father who art in hell. Hallowed be thy name. Please give me the powers to destroy Digby and everyone in this place we're going. If you are my real father, you will do this for me.
You roll a perception check for me.
That is a 16.
A 16. You feel within your chest a burning sensation, not like the acid reflux you get after too many ribs. Yeah, it's at first you're like, oh, too many ribs again. And without
We're gonna make a pit stop on the carpet.
yeah, without any of Voltaga's homemade kefir to help ease that too. It's kind of a bit, but no, it starts that way, but it sort of like pulses within your chest, this kind of warmth and some sort of deep kind of guttural voice, kind of that you feel in your bones a little bit, that you feel more than you hear, and just a sense of warmth and a dark approval for what you're about to embark on.
Thank you, Father.
And you feel this, kind of like going on there. What's Gromler thinking about?
I'm thinking about my friends' interactions with their parents and wondering if my dad is wondering where I am. And I feel happy to not be alone.
Mm-hmm. And what does Gromler look like on the outside? Well played. Very good. What about what's Thurman thinking about?
Thurman is on the side tinkering with a coin.
Uh-huh.
And at a certain point, he just like grabs onto it and has a little aside with Hyacinth.
Yeah. So the carpet is about 8 feet by 10 feet.
You take up so much of it.
Right, but I am like 3 feet by like 1 feet.
Yeah. You don't take up much space at all. As far as getting away from the others, you can roll a stealth check for me, so you're trying to keep it quiet.
Sure, why not?
What is Hyacinth's gonna keep?
What's a 1 get me?
Thurman, what are you doing over there in the corner of the carpet?
Oh, hey.
You're pro? Pro what?
Hyacinth. I'm pro Hyacinth.
Hot take, but okay.
You wound me, Az.
It's been a number of hours. Some would say at least a day since this began. And I spent a lot of time with a man who really liked religion. And that man taught me a couple things, and one thing he taught me was the importance of caring. And it's been a tough lesson. But I do care. And as one of the last things he taught me before I consumed his flesh, finalizing he would no longer exist, was a certain spell called ceremony, which has a subcategory called wedding. It takes a moment to complete, and we have a moment on a magic carpet. And I have 2 coins, one from my mother and one from my father. And
That still hasn't dawned on Hyacinth yet.
one of these coins means a lot to me. Obviously my mother's coin. But Kip's coin is here in my hand, and I'm working on caring. So, I'd like to keep this. But Hyacinth, would you accept my mother's coin? And would you consider a longer than days partnership? Would you spend the rest of your campaign with me? We'll have to talk about the last name thing. I have nothing to give you.
I have plenty to go around.
Would you accept?
I'm sorry, I blacked out there for a second. Yes. Yes, 1,000 times yes.
Thank you.
As the captain of this carpet, I now pronounce you Manuel.
Thanks.
I've never been a wife before.
I've never been a husband before. I'm 6.
A fully grown adult 6.
This is okay.
Everyone's fine.
Long and short of it is, these coins always told me whether I was doing the right thing or the wrong thing. And now you have one. So if you ever find yourself doubting, just flip. And I'll be there to tell you what I think. Take your 0 and scene.
And that, gentles, is where we're going to call it for this evening.
Allison is gonna come back and be like, wait, what the fuck?
Who's married? We're all married now.
Gentles, thank you all so much for coming out. Next week is our final show.
The total party kill session
Yeah.
next week.
He's gonna try to kill everybody.
And now the stakes are so high.
Many thanks to our head for our middle cast here. Make sure and tribute of our as well, or Hyacinth will be upset with you. And thank you all so much.